Bev Buds.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you're listening and wherever you're listening from. This is the Bev Buds. As always, we're your hosts. I'm Trent Reardon.
I'm Daniel Gray.
And I'm Carl Wright. Trent, that was a very good intro, by the way.
That was very good for you, by the way. That wasn't awkward like the last three times.
Like the last four.
Let's make sure none of our equipment falls over again.
But before we continue, I just want to just throw it back to last episode.
Right.
I've got an apology to make for the beer that we had.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Emu Export.
The Emu Export. Actually, no, I'm gonna call
That water you gave us.
I'm gonna call the brewery out that make it.
Ooh.
So it was initially brewed in WA.
Right. Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's Emu Export. It's specifically for WA.
Yeah.
And it even states on the can brewed for Western Australia.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
However,
Are you gonna dump a conspiracy on us?
no,
there?
it's not a conspiracy. This is a known fact.
Yeah.
The brewery in WA closed
Wow.
a couple of years ago.
Really?
They then started brewing them out of South Australia.
Oh, there's something wrong with that.
Isn't it?
Does South Australia have its own thing? Because Emu, we got Emu.
Yeah, they
we got VB.
Yeah,
We got 4X. And
I'm pretty sure South Australia has West End.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to call them out because how can they call the Emu Export the beer for Western Australia when it's not even brewed in Western Australia?
I think they need to take
That's
that
not
right. Well, who brought the bev this week? D? Was that
I
you?
did,
Oh.
because I've been away for the last 10 days.
Where have you been, Dan?
I've been in the... I don't know why I missed up where I was going to say that. I've been in the Gold Coast for the last 10 days.
You've been away? Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while.
We had to pull a sneaky pod, and luckily for a few reasons we made an extra podcast, or else during that lockdown we would not have had a podcast.
right.
Yeah,
today.
that's right.
So what do we got today?
What have we got?
Burley Twisted Palm, apparently.
Ah.
I got told by the guy I got this off, it's good.
The guy in the back
He's
alley.
like, yeah, it's good.
With the backpack. You have these. These are good.
Burley Twisted Palm.
Now, I'm sure I'll get all the Queenslanders saying I picked the perfect beer, the perfect brewed beer there. I'll get told like, oh, Dan picked the perfect
Dan
one.
picked the perfect one, spot on, and they'll unanimously agree with you on that. Was this from Burley Heads? Did you go to Burley Heads?
No, I just went to a bottle-o.
Oh, and they just had it there?
Yeah, they just had it here.
Now,
So,
I think you need a bottle opener.
It's okay, I've got one.
We've got a rogue beer.
Okay.
That's
I've got I've got
so, so yeah, it looks like it's brewed and bottled by the Burley Brewing Company,
Yep.
which is in Burley Heads, obviously.
Right. An easy drinking, laid back pale ale with hop driven tropical characters of orange, mango, and papaya. Mango's been a bit of a common theme.
It has.
Do you think it's because we're.
I picked them. There was a few of them. I picked the mango.
I'm excited to try it because it's got those fruity flavours in it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's that.
So we've got a... Well, I travelled all that way to get this beer.
Yeah, that's why you went on your trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To get this beer.
Got to get just away.
No, it sounds nice. Coming back from the Emu Export last week, I thought it was good, but I wouldn't say it was amazing. Like, it was just sort of what you expect.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, well, cheers, boys. Oh, nice, dude. That's... I feel like that's very similar to the mango beer you got.
Yeah, not as like mango either.
No.
I think the mango beer was better, but this is nice.
Yeah,
This is really nice. Very, very refreshing.
From Burley Heads in the Gold Coast. So, did you have a good trip, Dee?
I did. I had a very nice trip.
What did you do there?
I got away from the quarantine by 5 hours.
You were very lucky to dodge that
Dude,
quarantine.
I can't believe I made that. Sophie and I landed because we were a bit worried, like we weren't sure what was going to happen.
Yeah.
We got to the airport and stuff.
Were you
took
worried
off.
you were going to have to, quarantine there?
Yeah, well, like, we'd never got any messages. We got told everything was fine.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was just as long as if you were in Victoria, you're stuck.
You're done, yeah.
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we landed in, and then, a couple hours later, we just get told, Victoria's locked down.
Yeah.
So I can't believe we made it there.
No, you're very lucky.
And then, we just, we went to Movie World the first day, did a lot of theme parks.
Yeah. So what, you did Movie World? What else did you do?
Wet n Wild.
Yeah.
And Sea World.
Oh shit, you did 3.
Yeah, different ones.
Yeah.
Different days.
Right.
We're not crazy, we're not doing it all in one day.
That's a lot of theme parks.
Yeah. Soph likes the theme parks.
Yeah, okay.
I love the theme parks.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I know you hate them. Well, you didn't hate them. You've been in them too many times, though.
I do, yeah. I'm not a fan of theme parks. If I'm being honest, I don't see I'm a bit done with theme parks.
But you have a good reason, though. Your family used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Isn't that the reason?
It's just, I think I don't know, there's something about being trapped there and it's always hot. Have you noticed wherever theme parks
You mean
are?
Queensland or
Just anywhere. Disneyland had it hot.
Yeah, you were in Florida.
But they're always in hot places. And so it's always just like muggy and you're there all day, walking around.
And you stand in line for so long.
You do.
For a 2-minute ride.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Like, there was this roller coaster Soph and I on one of the days. It's got a big Joker face on it. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, that's a mad one. It's like the DC Hypercoaster or something.
Yeah, well, no, it was pretty dark for me. I had my eyes
What a
shut.
cool name. The DC Hypercoaster.
Yeah, I literally had I was terrified.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Did it go up high or was it just dark?
It was dude. It was the middle of sunlight. I just had my eyes shut. Oh no! So said like because I didn't make a sound. I was just like I had my eyes shut and getting it done. Like because like all the other roller coasters except for that and the Wild West one were everything else was closed.
Oh.
The Wild West one is that from the movie Wild Wild West? The Will Smith. The robot spider. It's not.
No,
but it's movie world.
They do play that song when you're in line though.
They do.
Yeah.
Isn't there like I don't know. I haven't been on it for years.
There's nothing like that. There's no like retro stuff. It's just like
you go on the water.
Come on, partner, we're going down the ride. I don't know what they say.
Yeah,
but like
what did they say? Sorry. Yeah,
like they have like went on the what was it called again?
DC Rivals.
DC Rivals. Yeah, that's what we went on. It says 1 hour wait on the sign. It was definitely like a 3 hour wait because everyone else is going that. So Soph and I just paid the $20 just
to get the fast pass. Yeah.
Yeah, we saved.
So worth it.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, she was all excited going. I was so glad when it was done.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was so dizzy.
Well, it sounds like you had a good trip, Dave.
Oh yeah, and like when I went to the Outback Spectacular.
Oh yeah.
You've talked about this on the pod before,
did.
Yeah.
I went from loving it to thinking it was shocking.
Why? What's wrong with it?
They bribe you with a free hat to make you think it was.
Did you wear the hat?
Yes, I did.
Oh, very nice.
No, like the horse stuff was good. Did you have the one where it was like there was a big green screen and they're complaining about the drought the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, that drags.
Wait, there's a green screen in the arena? Or
yeah. Oh, not green screen.
No, it's like a big a big screen at the back of the stage that has like a show going on.
Like,
okay.
I think I'm being harsh on it, but like, yeah, I thought the horse stuff was really good.
Danny's roasting it.
So there are thousands of farmers out in rural Australia.
They're
struggling with the drought. I don't want to hear about the drought. This is boring.
The part that bored me is there's a whole goddamn love story bit that bored me the hell.
You didn't buy into it?
No. They go from spoiled from being in love to being married the next day. So I'm like, being the snub going, this story isn't up to my
expectation. Not up to your standards.
Yeah.
Well, so you missed lockdown, as you said.
Yeah.
Trent, how was your lockdown? How was your 5-day lockdown? Was it good?
No.
I did something quite interesting.
Right.
On lockdown. Well, not interesting. It led to an interesting thought. I did nothing.
It's going to be more interesting than the drought. Right.
No. Nothing's more interesting than that drought. No, I was playing old video games.
Yeah, right.
Just stuff from like year 7, year 8.
Yeah.
And it got me thinking about nostalgia. And I was thinking about nostalgia because it's sort of, I don't know, it's one of those things that like, we've all got our things that are nostalgic and no one else gives a crap about it. Like, for you specifically, it's like really nice, really cool, but it could be something that no one else knows or cares about.
Yeah.
But when I was thinking about this, what era does most of your nostalgia come from? Like what? Because to me, it's like when I'm 7 to 8 years old to like probably year 7 or 8. And when I go, that's when my nostalgia stuff comes from. Say it's, I don't know if it's Christmas, if it's So Fresh 2005, Hits of Summer.
Like 14 to 16.
So your nostalgia's older than mine.
I'd definitely go, I'd say around that year 7 to 9.
Because some of that's still good, at least, who the hell remembers Beyblades when you were 8 still? Do you have nostalgia for that still?
No, not Beyblades, but I was thinking about...
Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon, and just do you remember Bionicles?
Oh, those little rope things.
I just went down this nostalgia trip from playing these video games, but I was so you think, you go to your teenage years when you're nostalgic?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
It's it has some of the stuff like if you think of nostalgia back when we were our age, to be Walking Dead, you're getting all gushing over Walking Dead at the time.
Yeah.
A lot of TV shows were all in the Prison Break at the time.
Yeah, you're going way later high schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting, because for me it's not that, it's the middle years, early high school, late primary.
Yeah, right. Nah.
You know, and so that's in. So you think late high school as well, do you, Dre?
No, well, yeah, I reckon around that year 7 to 9
Yeah, okay.
is where I go back to.
Like Call of Duty, all that stuff too. Like that's all nostalgic.
Yeah, well, and then I was thinking as well, because at work, during the last holidays, some kids were coming to the holiday program, and they were wearing, like, 90s clothing.
Yeah.
And so, like, the trend, it looks like, that's cool, is, like,
90s.
what people wore in the 90s.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not like a TikTok thing or something?
I don't know, but that trend, when it gets to, it's trendy to be in the 2000s, like, let's say the next batch of kids, 10 years from now, is there anything that stands out from the 2000s clothing?
I feel like
unless Beyblades come back, but there's still like a thing. I don't know.
Actually, I can think of some nostalgia things where it's very hard to remember the logo. It's a specific logo I remember when you were a kid, and it's like a little flame ball man, a little person who's like a raindrop.
Yeah, I do remember that, dude.
And, like,
let's try and find that. We'll put it in the.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that and Ed Hardy were pretty cool.
Like all these like special certain logos.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna show you something that is gonna give you a bit of a nostalgia kick, and for those of you listening, I'll attach it in the Instagram thing when we put it up. But it's this speaker. Do you guys remember these things?
No.
no.
What are these?
They're speakers. You connect like a thing to it.
They look like something to like.
They look terrifying. You guys don't remember these?
No.
That's me just backing up my point. They're like that was the nostalgia things. I used to have a green one.
You poor thing.
Oh yeah, like, you put it around, you let it watch you sleep. And
I guess continuing on with this nostalgia, I actually have a little surprise today.
What's that?
So I brought it with me.
Ooh.
It's something that I haven't had in a very long time.
That is nostalgic.
And I didn't even think still existed.
Yeah.
But I saw it the other day and I thought, I have to buy it and I have to bring it on the show.
Okay.
So prepare to feast your eyes, boys.
Oh, I'm keen. I'm excited.
McDonald's cookies.
What? Where'd you get them from?
McDonald's.
They still exist, right?
Do they?
Yeah. But
are they the same
I
recipe?
don't think McDonald's exist. I meant the chip.
Macca's has gone out.
I feel like it's not the same recipe because on the packet it's made by Arnott's. I don't know if Arnott's made the original cookies.
I don't know.
But
wow,
it's sad that it comes in a plastic thing now because how good were they within the boxes?
Yeah.
The boxes.
Wow, that's.
So
I've not even thought about them.
I know.
Years.
So let's crack it open.
More of a Tiny Teddy sort of guy.
You're more indulge in a McDonald's cookie. That's the smell still.
Hey, look the picture.
It's still very much a.
Which character did you get, Dave? Did you get a character?
I got the chips.
I got the burger.
I got the Ronald McDonald.
He's terrifying. Look at his face.
You are right though. These things have like a smell to them that I remember as a kid.
Are they just Arnott's Bickies?
Yeah,
they do taste good. So, do you think were these just an Australian thing? About Arnott's?
That would have been worldwide.
But about Arnott's.
Arnott's is an Australian.
Isn't it?
Isn't it English?
I don't know. we should change subject to something we know something about.
Bevs?
What are you talking about? I did my history thing last week and I still never got
Can I just say,
fact-check my stuff.
That is my favourite top 5 list we've done.
Why?
Did you enjoy it when Dan was giving
I loved it.
I really liked it. I just thought you did a really good job with it. Speaking of, should I do my top 5?
You should definitely do your top 5.
So
I'm excited because I honestly don't know what you can come up with. That's a very hard top 5 that I gave you. I apologise.
It's been like 2 weeks, so I can't remember what it was.
So the top 5 that you gave me, Trent, was 5 things in life that wear my patience thin. 5 things in life that wear my patience thin. So I'm just going to go through the list. Number 5 is waiting in line to go into a cafe or restaurant, especially if it doesn't take bookings. If you go out for brekkie and you go in, hey, do you have a table for 2? It's like, oh no, you have to wait in line up with these 10 other people. But the same place doesn't take bookings.
Yeah.
That will wind my patience thin. Because you have no option, you have to wait.
Yeah, places that don't take bookings for 2 people.
Yeah.
As well. You ring up, you say, hey, can I have a table for 2? Sorry, we don't take bookings for 2.
Yeah.
You'd have to come down and see.
Yeah.
Wait, here's a good question for you. Would you rather pay the bill before the meal or after the meal?
Before the meal for sure. Because I feel like every time you have to pay after, you finish your meal and they come and take your plates. And then you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, what happens now?
I think it's got to be a ploy to make more money. Because you'd be like, I'll have another coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So number 4 is using an app for a company because there's no other option.
What?
So like, you know how companies have like specific apps? So I'll give you an example.
You mean Facebook?
No. Like one company. Like I'll give you an example. So we have on Wilson's Road, the pizza place. It's called Paparino's, but it's another one. I can't think of the name of it. It's Giuseppe's, I think it's called. They've got 2 names, which is annoying me to begin with anyway.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Okay, so we've got Giuseppe.
Well, you menu log there. You should know.
No, because on Menulog they have Paparino's, but when you go there, it's called Giuseppe's. Don't ask me why. They have
It's probably pronounced
not only,
Giuseppe's.
Okay, so this company, right? They've got 2 shops. They got one in Baxter and they got one in Mornington.
Right.
Yeah.
They've taken everything off Menulog, Uber Eats, all that stuff. You have to, if you want to order online from them, you have to download their shitty third-party app.
That's
So then it's going to
most
sit on
likely,
my home screen.
yeah.
It says it's in beta. Their coupon code didn't work. And I should have just called up and ordered.
Yeah,
But it was just, that does wind my patience.
100%.
I don't want more apps. I don't want the Target app. I don't want the Bunnings app. I don't want any apps.
Okay.
So number 3, it's similar theme.
Mm.
Rewards cards or perk cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any like Target rewards, Woolies rewards. I don't want that card in my wallet.
Yeah, wallet cloggers.
I mean,
yeah.
you always get at Christmas time.
No, not vouchers. You know when it's like for loyalty cards. Like if you go to like,
sorry.
you know, you scan it and you get like points or like.
How many times do you think you said, do you have your loyalty card, or it is?
Too many, Dan.
Too many. Is it your favourite thing to ask about?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it applies for all sort of loyalty programs, but I know you can get the cards on your phone now.
Yes.
Which is a lot handier.
That's a lot better, I feel.
But I still get it. Still, you have to still get it out and all that.
Like EB Games
But then
got one.
it's Carl's other problem, third-party apps.
Yeah. How's this list going, out of curiosity? Because it was a tough one, I feel.
Could be better.
Could be better. Not as good as Dan's list. Number 2. Going in at number 2, cyclists on the Esplanade.
Oh, yes.
The Esplanade specifically, because it's too dangerous for them to be on it, and it adds 10 minutes to my drive.
Now, I apologise for all our cyclist listeners, but
I don't.
Get off the road.
But you're the problem. No, all for exercise, all for a healthy lifestyle,
Yeah,
but do it somewhere safer.
Choose appropriate roads.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And going in at number 1.
Just don't go on roads.
Going in at number 1.
Ooh, here we go. What's the one thing that wears your patience thin?
It's really long ads or previews at the start of a film.
Right.
If the film's going to be a long movie. So, like, you already know that it's going to be...
there, yeah.
Like, let's say we're going to go watch, I don't know, let's say The Last Avengers. You know it's going to be 3 hours.
Oh, that was a long... I remember those had long ads.
You sit down, and it's 20 and a half hour of ads.
So speaking of, like, I guess, road trips, I want to talk about petrol stations.
Okay.
So, as an adult, one thing that sucks about going on a road trip is you have to go to petrol stations to fill up.
Right.
So they're a hindrance. But as a kid, stopping at a petrol station was exciting.
Because you get a snack.
It was the opportunity to swindle your way into getting a snack.
Or an icy pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to, like, what was your go-to snack from a petrol station?
Golden
What
Gate
would you convince your parents to go for?
Dan's, you say Golden Gate Time.
Golden Gate Time.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. I was a gay time kid, but I also like splices, line splices, or I go for a Zappos.
Did anyone ever, like, never met a person who only ate this once and never went for it, but again, those cowboy ones with the red noses.
Oh, the
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo, yeah.
Terrible, right?
I feel like people like them.
I don't get the hype about them.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, people love them and, like, you know,
Yeah.
an Australian icon sort of thing. But
Yeah.
what's the hype about? But my petrol station go-to is a Milo scoop shake.
They were good. I haven't thought about that in a while. This is turning into a real nostalgia podcast. I don't know if it's making me happy or sad. I've got something I want to ask you guys that I was thinking about, and I can't get a solid answer. Nick gave me the closest answer.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so you get my drone. If I
You
take...
see the brag about your drone.
Yeah, that's the end of the segment. That's all I wanted to know. So you've got the drone.
Yes.
I'm on a plane. I'm on the plane you were flying home from Queensland in.
Yeah.
I take my drone off on the plane.
Hang on.
I'm sitting in the
What?
plane.
It wouldn't take off.
Okay, let's say it goes past its things and it can take off. Let's say, like, obviously, because it's like max altitude and stuff. Let's say the drone just goes to hover mode.
Yeah.
would it smack against the back of the plane because it's...
No.
So it would hover and spot?
Hang on.
No,
Hang on.
Turbulence would change it.
So you're
change.
starting the drone inside the plane.
And it's just going takeoff mode, and it's
okay.
hovering to, let's say, 2 meters high, or a meter high, so it's, like chest height.
Yeah.
It wouldn't change. Turbulence would only change it because there's no wind moving it. Only the plane's movements.
But the drone is a GPS locked. So would it not think, oh shit, I'm away from my thing and no one's controlled me, so it smacks, it's going to like fly back, like super fast?
But it knows you're right next to it though.
No, it knows its takeoff position.
Then it probably wouldn't take off then.
But its takeoff position would be like 900 meters behind it.
You know what I mean? As soon as it takes off, it thinks that it's been moved.
It's locked onto the position, not the... So would it hit the back?
Well, no, because remember because you and I have flown that thing out to where it turned off.
Yeah.
It just stayed in its position and then slowly started turning
right,
around.
okay, but its position, if the plane's moving, it's going to stay still and smash into the back of the plane, right?
I don't think it would because it would be too far away at that point. It would probably forget where it is because you've
moved away from it.
Because it's moved so fast,
yeah.
it would just stay in probably the same spot.
So I was thinking, because Nick came up with a suggestion to try it in a car.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's the same principle, just way slower and safer and legal.
Safer until it smacks the driver in the back of the head.
Alright.
So you think it would stay where it is?
Yeah, probably.
What do you think it would do?
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know how they're programmed.
No, I'm not...
But I don't think I've never seen a video of it in action in a car or in a plane.
Yeah.
There's a good reason for that.
I have a present for you guys. Trent, I know you brought cookies. I don't want to steal.
Brought gifts.
I don't want to steal the limelight. This is a very gift-giving episode.
It is.
So I've got I know, and I don't want to take away from the burly twisted palm lever because I think honestly,
Yes, you do.
Oh, do I? I actually think it's a really good beer so far.
I think I know where this is going, but go on.
So I have for you a few weeks ago. I think it was a few weeks ago.
Yes.
I asked you guys. If I could bring a bev on the podcast that's non-alcoholic, and you both said unanimously no, it doesn't count as a bev.
But you've gone against the rules, the official Bev Buzz podcast rules.
I've found a drink I had at a Japanese restaurant. Not here to name names.
Okami.
But it was Okami Wellington.
Is it like mess up our stomach? This stuff.
No. So this is the mango drink I got. The mango juice.
This is where I was going to get, but it was they ran out.
Yeah, and it was the one I
the
said,
lumpy mango juice.
It's basically to describe it.
Okay.
It's you know when you get canned fruit, you've got the chunks of fruit in the can. It's like drinking that.
Okay.
So I've got it here. I've found a bottle. I've recovered a bottle. It's called Mogu Mogu.
Okay, this isn't the same thing I was going to get. Mine was in a can.
Okay, this isn't in a can. I will be surprised if I can pour it.
Oh, look how lumpy that is.
I'll just pour you guys a little drink. Give it a shot. The liquid itself is quite nice.
This liquid looks like it's made like something in Star Wars.
It is very...
So this is...
It's not too bad.
This is Mogu Mogu mango. It's 25% mango juice.
Right. Which is a fair bit when comparing to others.
25% mango inside it.
Yeah. The rest is unknown. Yeah, so I think we should all have a drink, and I want you guys to know I kind of regret having another drink of it.
Ready?
Alright, let's go. Make sure you get some of the chunks.
That's not that bad.
Okay, but it's not bad. I'm not saying
it's not bad, but it's very...
It's also warm being under
it's
your
very
bed.
strange.
You know when you're really thirsty? And imagine being given this bottle on the table.
I don't like having
no cups, so you can't pour. You got to drink it through this tiny little thing, and you're getting like the clumps, right?
Yeah.
Who likes this?
I don't mind pulp in my orange juice, but this is the next step up. These are chunks.
It's chunks. It's not pulp. Pulp mango would be fine. I think.
Like I feel like when I'm trying to drink it because I'm like getting like the mango on my lips and stuff, I feel like I'm like chugging a bit of vomit.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to.
I just got that. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So well, there it is. So what would you, out of curiosity, because it's not going to be a full official bev. How many thumbs up would you give it there?
That's just
2.
I'll give it a 2 thumbs.
I really regretted getting it.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 thumbs.
Like the juice itself is fine, but when you add those bits into it,
it's just
like Dan said, it literally tastes like you're sloshing around some vomit.
Like
so, it's 41.
It feels like it's like a bird feeder food for a human.
The ingredients, it says it's 41% water, 25% mango juice, 25% nata de kogu. I don't know what that is.
But
That's what
the
you've been
Kroger.
drinking.
I was surprised when you said it's 41% water, so they just water that thing down.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't help that you had that under your bed, so like this stuff is warm.
Oh, I've only been under my bed for an hour or so.
So that drink was from Japan.
It was from Okami, Mornington.
No, I think it says a product of Thailand.
Okay.
So-
I regretted getting it. And when I saw it again, I thought I've got to share this with someone. So,
Thank you, Carl.
so do you guys want to play another segment of the local news
I would
stories?
love to. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah?
I would love this segment.
So, for those of you listening who didn't tune in when we played
A
it,
couple of weeks ago.
I will list a bunch of local news stories, and Trent and Dan are going to guess which state that story's from. And if they get it right, they get a point. Now, we're encouraging the listener to play along. Count for yourself. You can
What's
even send us
the theme song for this, Carl?
What state is it gonna be?
Can you sing it in a Scott Morrison voice?
What state is it gonna be?
You had no clue what his voice
No.
was like. No one. Does anyone?
So, which state is this story from?
Right.
1. I'll read the headline and maybe a little subline, but I won't give away which state it's from.
Yeah.
So, first one. Croc leaves 4 holes in Aussie golfer's leg. It's hard to get a hole in one, but John Lahif got 4 holes in one ... of his leg.
That is top-notch
Where did
journalism.
this golfer get
Queensland.
bitten by... You saying Queensland?
Queensland.
I'm going to say Northern Territory.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're both pretty safe bets. It's like, I would rule out
Croc
Tasmania.
country. Yeah.
Dan, you said Queensland?
Yeah.
You got a point.
Oh, yeah. I knew
Near-
they're crawling with Crocs.
Near the Great Barrier Reef, to be exact. I think it was north of it. It wasn't in the water. It was...
But I don't think
He's
they're-
playing golf in the water. So Dan's on 1 point. Number 2. Police hunt chemist thief who wore a tea towel over his head during a robbery. Now, I've got to remember to attach this in the thing as well. I'll show
Tea-towel?
you. Yeah, so he had a tea towel attached to his head.
I'm going Sydney.
You're going Sydney?
I'm going to go Victoria.
Victoria. So here's a picture of the assailant. So,
Like he's
So
not
he's
even
wearing-
blocking his face.
no, he's not. The tea towel isn't covering his
It's not
face,
true, it is.
and he's got like these gloves on as well. So that's how he
At
robbed
least
the
he's been
chemist.
COVID safe.
Oh, exactly. So that's how he
He's not
robbed.
blocking his face up properly, Trent.
So that's how he robbed the chemist. So police hunt chemist thief who wore a tea towel over his head during robbery.
Alright.
Where are you saying, Dan?
It's Sydney.
Sydney?
So.
Or New South Wales?
Yeah.
Yep.
Victoria.
It was in Queensland again. It was on the Gold Coast.
Oh!
It was where you were just where, Dan.
Oh,
So it's-
Was that you?
I'm surprised I didn't see him.
So Dan's on 1 point still. Trent, you're on 0. Number 3. Glow-in-the-dark wombats take scientists by surprise. Scientists discovered that wombats can glow in the dark if exposed to UV light.
Tasmania.
Victoria?
WA. Western
Whoa.
Australia. Yeah, so I read more into
Glow
this.
in the dark.
They all looked
wombats.
like they were dead, like they were from like taxidermy wombats. But these scientists, apparently they heard it from America and they tried it on their like museum. But if you shine UV light like over them, they will glow in the dark when you take the UV light away. Like if they're exposed to a lot of UV light, apparently it's really common with a lot of marsupials. Platypus have it as well.
Right.
Yeah, how interesting is that? Number 4, so Dan's still on 1 point. Labour MP has been fired following cocaine sex scandal. He added that it was consensual but inappropriate. His cocaine sex party. I'm glad he said it's inappropriate. Like
I'm going to Queensland.
Queensland again, Trent.
I'm going to say this happened in the ACT.
The ACT, you reckon it's a
It's
top parliament sort of thing?
100%. Only the big boys deal with those sort of parties.
It was in the Northern Territory. Alright, this is the last one. So if Trent gets this, he's caught up with Dan. Otherwise, Dan, you've won.
Alright.
Coronavirus... Oh, sorry.
I think it'd be like, well, next person gets 2 points.
Oh, anyone can win.
We're playing for money, right? $500 each. Coronavirus sewage submarine is a major development in tracking COVID-19. The sub can be planted in wastewater and detect COVID-19. Where is the sewage submarine? Where was it made?
I hope no one mans this submarine.
You would have to get a really good paycheck to man this submarine.
Sydney.
You can say New South Wales again?
New South Wales.
I'm gonna go Victoria because I know there've been a lot of reports of
Submarines.
not submarine.
Trent's on the lookout for sewer subs. Trent, you got a point. It's from Melbourne.
Oh.
So made at Monash University,
Really?
Victoria. Yep. So there you go. So it's a tie.
Shitty job.
You could say that, Dan. There was something I wanted to ask you guys. That was what I wanted to tell you about. So it's actually quite interesting because I've started sort of like looking into cryptocurrency.
Yeah, right.
And I've been
Here
doing...
we go.
Yeah, this is the sell. This is the... No,
Give me your best Jordan Belfort.
Well, basically, I've been doing a lot of research into it this week. Just like sort of learning the ropes.
What it is and how,
just
yeah.
dabbling. But I came across this thing that these groups these crypto groups do, that's called pump and dump. Have you guys ever heard of this?
That sounds...
If I'm guessing, it's they put a bunch of money into a specific thing and then get rid of all the stocks at once.
You're pretty close, D. So what they do is they're these people that... and I was just unaware of it being someone... I would say none of us are real, like, into crypto or anything.
Or investing in general.
Yeah. But, like, sort of learning about it. So these groups, what they do is, it's usually 2 or 3 people, and they prey on new people coming in with money.
Yeah, okay.
And what they do is they'll make a Discord group,
Yeah.
and it'll be, let's say it's $60 to join the group. And there's 200,000 other people in it. And they put up a time and they say, at this time, we're going to pump this 1 cent crypto coin up to the max.
Yeah.
And then we're going to tell you when, and we're all going to drop out and you're all going to make money. That's the pitch.
Yeah.
But what they do in hindsight is they drop out, and it's
Before
seconds early.
Yeah.
Like, they drop out about 10 seconds early.
Yeah.
And to be a premium member of this group, you pay, double or triple or whatever, and they'll give you a 5-second head start. So these things are people putting like heaps of money in, because you got to put in heaps of money to make it rise. So the more money you put in, the more it's going to go up.
Right.
And you sell at the top is the goal.
Yeah.
But 99% of the people will try and sell while it's plummeting, and if you're clicking refresh, that's the point where it's like you're losing thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So most people walk away with nothing, except for the few people that have paid a shitload, or the owners, because they know when to drop out.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was really interesting, because I've never heard of like this culture. And to add to that, there's the people that are actually really like crypto and have been into it for years hate these groups, because what they do is they damage the coin.
Yeah.
So there's like a statistic that I was reading at where it's basically any coin that's been pumped and dumped doesn't recover.
Right.
Because it's just too damaged. So it's also damaging people's businesses, because that's what they rely on, is making these coins.
Yeah, yeah.
So at the same time, people that are investing long term, like let's say I have $50 in a coin, all of a sudden it'll go up while I'm sleeping and then drop, and I could lose my $50, which is to me that's like bad, but to people that have thousands, it's like So I thought it was really interesting. It was just sort of like a weird...
I still have no clue what bitcoins are and all that stuff. But they're just digital money, that's all I know.
Well, going on, like, another sort of news about Bitcoin is, like, obviously with Bitcoin, you have to use computers and that to mine the coin. And overseas, people have set up literally sheds of computers just to mine Bitcoins. And it's got to the point now where a study's shown that they're actually using more electricity. Bitcoin is using more electricity than Argentina.
Really? Just to get mined and to like... Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I believe it. People love that sort of stuff.
What about Bev coin?
Worth 0.0 of a cent. Wait, would you accept Bev coin as people like giving you? If you had to back your own coin so much, like, you go to work, I don't want to be paid in money. Yeah. I want Bev coins.
What do you want for your birthday?
Bev coins. That's never gonna go up. So how's everyone's Bev?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I really like it. I think I finished mine in the first 5 minutes.
So did I. It was quite. You did good, D. Is there more down there?
Yeah, there's more down there.
I'm gonna have to continue drinking these. Should we wrap up?
Do you have any more questions, Kyle?
I don't.
Oh.
I haven't looked. Hey.
So off podcast air, in the last couple of weeks, we've been discussing a potential project coming up for the Bev Fuds. Right. And this to our listeners, we will take you on a journey
Yes.
in about a couple of months' time. We haven't figured out the dates yet.
We haven't.
But it's going to be a video special.
Yes.
And it's going to be a road trip.
Well, yeah. Well, it's really the first big Bev Buds thing we're working on.
That's right. So we're really excited about it.
Mm.
So the basis, I guess, of this trip is it's going to be set in 1995 as a homage to the year that we were born.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
we're going to be doing this road trip as if it's the year 1995. So we're going to dress like we're in 1995. We're going to use cassette tapes or CDs. Obviously no GPS.
No, Melways.
No phones.
Melways the way.
Melways is the way.
And cash.
Cash, we get cards. Were they a thing? I don't know. I've got a VHS player, so if we stay at an Airbnb, there's no way we're watching normal telly. We have to watch. We have to use a VHS. Like it has to be as authentic as we can make it, like it's the 90s and we're doing this road trip.
Yeah.
So that's the idea of the project.
Yeah. The destination we haven't really worked out yet.
No, it's still some kinks in the trying to figure.
But I think if any of our listeners have any ideas of this destination,
that would be wonderful.
Where they want us to go, send them in.
Yeah.
But we will keep it as a surprise.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we think about one.
But yeah, no, I'm quite keen for it. I'm keen to do a project for Bev Buds.
Yeah.
You know.
Great. So listen out for it, I guess.
Yeah. So Trent, you finished your beer in 5 minutes. You said.
Yeah.
How's your beer going, Dave?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 13 thumbs up?
Like an 8.
An 8? 8 thumbs up? Trent?
Out of 13, this was really solid for me, and it's something that I could easily session.
Same. I feel like more so in summer or when it's warmer. But
I noticed earlier on the bottle, on the label,
yeah,
it's got passionately handcrafted.
it is. It sounds passionately.
Passionate, but like, is it like all I picture is the scene out of the movie Ghost where
they're making
the
thing.
clay. So the workers are all really passionate about making it.
No,
I really liked it. Found it very solid. I'm gonna give it 11 and a half.
11. You were playing around there, weren't you? You were trying to figure out where to settle with it.
An 11 and a half out of 13 is very solid.
Which is the 13 thumbs is the Bev Bud standard.
Yeah, the official.
So this is Burley Twisted Palm Tropical Pale Ale, made from Burley Brewing. And you said there was other ones of these, like other
there was
different brand flavors and stuff. Nice. I'm probably gonna go 11 thumbs up. I think that's solid.
Of course, I've got the lowest score.
You're becoming.
He's very.
He's really pigeonholing himself as being like the stingy scorer. Aren't you?
So this is podcast number 9.
It is.
We're coming up on 10 next week.
We should do something special.
Very exciting. I think it's my turn for Pet next
Isn't
week.
that mine?
Kyle's turn.
I don't know. It's one of ours. Well, yeah.
We'll do something special.
We'll do something special.
Something that's a bit out of the ordinary.
Maybe a $30 bottle of wine.
That's way past our budget, Kyle.
It is. That's like 10 podcast budget. Yeah, well, we should probably wrap up.
We should.
So Trent,
if there's anyone still listening right now,
they're probably not.
No. Alrighty, so as always, take care.
And good night.